No guns in this matchup indeed. We've got
Here's
Doppey and Orion.
lances and axes.
Here we go, game one of our final losers quarters match between Beta and Doppey.
On the gravy boat, no less.
Indeed. Beta finds the first weapon. It's the spear. Goes in for that sidelight, but Doppey has nothing to do with it. There's the downlight. Doesn't get the follow-up, and Doppey finds a lance. But Beta is racking up the damage quite quickly onto Doppey's Orion, hitting every spear move that he's launching out. Ooh, Doppey goes in for that dive kick once he tosses the lance aside. Finding himself in the orange, Beta hits him with a side air once again, and a down air. He's got Doppey off the stage. Oh no, but Doppey's got a ground pound.
Triple ground pound. It would have been 4, but
Beta decides not to jump into it and loses his stock. What an excellent turnaround from Doppey there. Beta going a little bit too deep to punish Doppey's offstage game, and he finds himself taking advantage with the stock. But now he's got hit by a mine. Beta goes in for the axe, but what an excellent piece of mind from Doppey to throw the weapon into Beta to stop that axe down air. Doppey holds on to his stock.
Doppey not only holds on to his stock, but gets out some impressive damage here with those down airs and those neutral airs.
Yeah,
and he's doing it again.
Just to completely destroy Beta right now. Beta can't find any X moves. Is this another ground pound string that we're going to see from Doppey? No, tosses the weapon, follows up with the unarmed recovery.
Unarmed recovery, goes for that side sig.
Oh no, I feel like Beta wants to go back to the spear after this. He's not finding a single move with the axe. There's the downlight, but that doesn't kill.
Recovery, but it gets interrupted by Doppey's weapon toss.
Tosses the spear for the side. There's the recovery. Beta getting sent high, and he stops to spot dodge the spear that Beta tosses down before falling with more damage. Both players toss their weapons aside. Beta wins out. Will he be able to end the stock? No, he gets hit by a recovery.
There's a lineup. And the disco. The disco.
The disco to kill Beta off the side while covering his landing. Excellent option coverage from Doppey. Not being afraid to mix up his lance moves with some unarmed, but then...
Also not afraid to run face first into a mine.
Yes. Beta giving him the thumbs up to say that, yes, I do recognize that you did that. Thank you. And stocks are 2-1. Beta holding onto the spear, tries to land with a neutral light, but doesn't quite work. Doppey hits him with a side light, goes to the weapon toss, but it doesn't work. Holds on for the lance, tries to hit him with that side light into neutral light, but doesn't end up connecting. Beta finds himself off stage, goes for that down sig, but doesn't connect, and Doppey, well, they find themselves both into yellow. Goes to the ground pound, doesn't work out, uses weapon tosses, however, and those are definitely connecting. Finds the D-light in the side air. Doppey's racking up a lot of damage.
Beta's also getting some work in here too with that downlight side air. He goes for another one of those down sigs, but it's completely fruitless.
Yeah, Beta goes in for that side air, launches Doppey off the side of the stage. Will he go for the ground pound? No, he tosses his weapon directly downwards and allows Doppey to recover.
Did you see the way Doppey played that, trying to get back on the stage? That was excellent. Dive kick onto the mine.
And you could just see Doppey. You could see Doppey at the bottom of the screen giving him the thumbs up in return, saying, I too like the dive kick into mines. But something that was interesting about how Doppey played that recovery was that, what I think was interesting is that Beta could have tossed his weapon upwards to be able to force Doppey to be more mindful of his recovery, but instead just tossed it directly downwards, not threatening that hitbox. I feel like Beta could have definitely played that ledge guard a little bit better than he did.
Bring it to Mammoth Fortress this time. Same characters, same clans, that being Tyr and Ren.
Yes, and same players. Here we go, Mammoth Fortress. Let's see who gets the favorable weapon spot. Doppey finds the lance, Beta unarmed, goes for the bomb, and gets rightfully punished for it. Doppey having no difficulty denying all these weapons from Beta, just tossing the lance into his face and forcing him out of his air dodges. Ooh, Doppey tosses the lance high.
Insane right now with the pressure coming out from that lance. It's there, it's there, it's there, it's there.
Yeah, and he's landing all of them.
It is there.
If he doesn't land them, however, it's not like he's getting punished from them either, and that's what's so impressive about that pressure. Finds the recovery, launches the mine off the side, and goes for a down sig. Doesn't connect, and Beta finds a side air. Ooh, Doppey
ends up hitting him with the neutral.
Yeah, those neutral lights doing a great job of hitting him out of the stage. Goes for that side air into a recovery.
Gets that side light recovery kill. It's not very flashy, but it does the job.
It does the job, and it does the job quick. Making sure that he can end that stock and take advantage of game 2. Oh boy, the baby rage is getting big.
I got some rage and baby. I'll tell you, they're out of their mind. Just like Doppey.
Just like Doppey, indeed.
It's a feature, boys.
Alright, Doppey holding on to the spear. And gets hit by
Finds
that
down arrow, sends him down, but this might actually turn around to be a bad thing for Beta.
Yeah,
both players opting to just say, okay, I don't want to be on the ledge, you're too scary.
Yeah, Beta went a little too deep there. I think Doppey had the opportunity to punish, but he didn't want to because he'd rather hold on to the stock. Throws the lance up. There's the down air.
And smacked by that guitar, and he decides, okay, it's over, I'm gonna ground pound.
Was that like a guitar like joke there? I heard guitar,
Well,
or maybe I'm just insane.
No. You're insane, because the axe is a guitar skin.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second, what other way around?
Brynn holding on to the axe. Hits him with the side air. Doppey holding onto the spear. He tosses aside for the lance. Currently just dancing around this weapon spawn right now. Both players not finding the moves, but there's the Gravy Cancel down sig to hit Beta and send him up flying. Another neutral air. Goes for that neutral signature. I feel like that was a misinput. Beta hits up the ground pound to the side air and sends Doppey flying. Doppey tosses his weapon upwards, but Beta has got the advantage. He goes for the down air. Will he be able to end the stock? No, I think Doppey's going to find that ground pound. No, he does not. And he makes it back on the stage. Finds the lance.
Throws it aside, ends up picking up his axe.
Yeah. Beta, however, was able to get a lot of momentum off of that. Interesting option choices from Doppey. And he finds a side air, sending Doppey off the stage. He's got another ledge guard opportunity.
Does he have the game to take it?
Oh, no.
Oh, Beta getting punished for his offstage shenanigans.
I don't think Beta was going to make it back to the stage regardless of whether or not Doppey landed that ground pound. He wasted too many jumps, air dodged aggressively, and couldn't make it back to the stage. Doppey takes advantage, but he's also in the red. Beta has the opportunity to end this. Goes for the slide charge down sig, but doesn't quite work out. That side signature, however, launches Doppey off the side, and they're 1-to-1. No player really having a clear advantage. Beta opens up with that downer, but Doppey responds with some attacks of his own. Another downer from Beta. Beta having no difficulty hitting with the axe right now.
Doppey using that neutral air just to get some more pressure up.
Ooh,
But he gets hit by the neutral light from Brynn.
Doppey off the stage. I don't think he wants to be there. If a down air hits him, he's in a position to lose his stock. Another down air, but Doppey responding with some sidelights of his own. Just running around the air with the lance right now, taking advantage of that engine stored in the back of his weapon. Goes to that Gravy Cancel neutral signature, doesn't connect. Beta holding onto the axe, but this is either player's game right now. Doppey is at risk of losing his stock to another side air. Ooh, Beta having excellent patience this time with the down air. Tosses his axe off to the side, holds onto the spear, threatens to toss him, instead just recatches it, but Doppey hits him with the neutral air.
Doppey finds the recovery, goes for the Gravy Ensig, but Beta's nowhere to be found, does the Gravy Disco, ends up picking up a spear. Is he going to find the Sarah to take the game?
Not quite sure. I like the option of that Gravy Cancel Disco, however, because he was able to stop his momentum from falling into Doppey's attack. Both players are just so afraid.
He finds the Sarah and takes the stock.
Yeah, Doppey is deciding to jump after he went off stage, and Beta's saying, that's an easy punish. I've got an axe. I've got a side air. Here, let me take game 2. We're moving on to game 3. Here in Losers Quarters. Beta banning out Twilight Grove and Ship. Going to King's Pass. Excellent stage choice. You know, there's a move that we haven't been seeing from Beta's axe during this tournament, and that is the ground pound. Something that I was a fan of seeing with Steven Nader's Taros. We're not seeing from Beta as a prominent axe user.
I was expecting to see Beta use that as an off-stage kill option, but I haven't seen it at all.
No, it's only been down airs and side airs so far. But he's been making it work. He's hitting these down airs right now. Doppey, however, hitting him with the lance aerials, and both players find themselves in the center of King's Pass.
Ends up landing the recovery.
Ooh, and a side air to send Doppey off the stage. But Doppey doing a great job of covering the fact that Beta's above him by using these neutral aerials. Beta goes to the Gravy Cancel neutral, and oh, he's got a down air string on Doppey right now.
Beta may see. No, Beta's back. But Doppey's got the feet. Doppey's got the feet in Brynn's hair. It's all messed up now. But it's okay. Carried by the Valkyrie. Back in the game.
Yeah, back into the game, but with one less stock than what she started with. Those ground pounds being devastating in the center of King's Pass. Ooh, Beta having the peace of mind to dodge upwards, but still gets hit by the weapon as he tries to ground pound into Doppey's face. Throws the Crocky Ball down towards the center of King's Pass and finds a downlight into side air. Will this be the end?
It's the slide charge, but it doesn't throw.
It connects, but it doesn't kill.
He's back on the plat.
There's the weapon toss, tries to go for the ground pound follow-up, but doesn't quite connect. Doppey below the stage. Is Beta going to be able to find it down air?
Dodging the dive kicks, like, effortlessly.
Yeah, and then just decides, you know what, I don't want to be below Beta anymore. I'll go back and recover to the other side of King's Pass. But Beta finds that D-Light. Will he be able to end the stock?
Looks for the snare, but Doppey doing such a good job of dodging those attacks.
Ooh.
I mean, come on, he's holding that stock, but he's losing it now. Beta finds the snare, finds another axe.
It doesn't matter how long you hold onto a stock if you're not being able to get a lot of damage with it. And that is what is exactly what happened. Beta's basically at even right now. Has the axe, hits him with the sidelight side air, and both players are in the even amount of yellow. Ooh, finds the downer into neutral air. Racking up the damage.
He loves the combo. Absolutely loves the dare in there.
Doppey holding onto the spear of Orion right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw that away for a favorable weapon spawn. But there's the D-Light into side air, tosses the weapon into the center of King's Pass, throws the spike ball up.
Crocky Ball, tries to loop it up with a nair, but no dice.
Yeah.
Finds that dare and goes for the GP.
Ooh.
Ends up finding an arm recovery.
Uses the lance to cover Beta so that he can't use an aerial, so they can follow up with the recovery. And it does a decent amount of damage to Beta's Brynn. Brynn trying to go in with these sidelights with the axe right now, but they're not really connecting. Ooh, Baby Rage at an all-time high.
Oh yes. Oh yes, they're achieving peak Gravy. And Doppey is achieving peak weapon throw.
Yeah, weapon
Trying
throw
to
into
kill
recovery.
that.
Ooh, Beta throws out an unlikely ground pound there, and it
Almost gets
connects.
punished for using that D-Sig. But it falls short.
Ooh, Doppey does the ground pound to be able to go below the stage, but Beta follows him, hits him with the down air. But a recovery sends Beta back into the stage, and both players find themselves back on the King's Pass.
Doppey using his weapon throw to cover the platform. Seems good.
Both players just tossing this ball back and forth. Doppey dodging right through it.
I don't think I've seen a side stick come out of Doppey all game.
No.
All like, stream.
Definitely not. A weapon toss going into Doppey's face. He manages to actually barely recover. Both players are having such difficulty ending their stocks right now on King's Pass. Weapon tosses are connecting.
Throws the ball and gets the kill in the shenanigans zone.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the only area of the stage where Beta's going to be finding himself dying right now. Let's see if he can return the favor to Doppey with a swift axe side air. Doesn't connect. Doppey hits him with the unarmed, and he gets some damage. Any damage will do.
Turns out Doppey's a black belt.
Yes, indeed. Martial arts are his strong suit. Has the mind, tosses directly into Beta.
Yeah,
That's not.
Demolition's an expert.
That is definitely not what Beta wants to happen to him right now. Finding himself already in the orange. Beta holding onto the spear, goes for that D-Light. And he finds the sidelight to send Doppey flying.
Hit with the sidelight.
Tries to go for the pogo stick follow. Oh gosh, Doppey.
Into the mine for the game.
Wow!